So now both win the won the race. So this is a typical scenario if you go to any workforce, any industry. In industry or in any workforce that you go, the scenario is always like the fourth one. You cannot bring success alone yourself. So always your strategy should include a teamwork. You should have to identify the core competencies of your team members, and then you need to work together with them in order to achieve the success. So putting that together, the best message that I wanted to give it to you, and again, this is one of my favorite story. Whenever I feel I'm cornered, I'm not getting any recognition, I look at this story because I'm not recognized because I'm not worked as a team in that particular aspect. So whatever you highlighted in yellow, please look at them. So you need to chief among them or the fast and consistent will always beat slow and steady. Understand that. Always work to your competencies. Yeah, it's fine you don't have the competency, but you can have someone have the competency on your board so that you can win that, get the success there. So never give up when you have any failure, because you're only competing against the situations. That situations is just rival, and that particular message you can have someone have the competency. That scenario, the COVID scenario is yes, it is a stressful condition, but whatever we are doing, it is fighting against that situation, and that situations can definitely will change. So please be patient and please make strategy to survival, and please continue to evolve by adopting that one. So that's a clear message that I wanted to give all the undergraduate. I know many of you might have heard that story, but I still feel, and this is a very interesting story to deliver, to emphasize the competence of behavior. So in the last slide, I wanted to summarize what is the your perspectives, your efforts should be. I still feel like to adapt. You're studying a very interesting story. You're studying outside and an undergraduate. Please adapt to the environment. Emphasize the competence of the resources very well. So in this, you can discuss. I wanted to summarize what is simple needs to organize this. Your perspectives, your organization is not very easy. Still feel like to adapt. You're studying and you want to study outside and undergraduate. Please adapt to the environment. You want to resources very well. So we can only provide and discuss. I wanted to summarize what is simple needs to organize your perspectives, your organization is not very easy. Still feel like to adapt. Very global. There are a number of projects that we do. I do industry relevant engagement. I do encourage Dr. Sendil. You need to start thinking about seriously some kind of industry engagement so that it would yes. engagement and for the development and adequate advancing infrastructure is also available. So this is just a brief portfolio of Jesus College of Pharmacy. So we have 3 Center for Excellence and the TIFAC core, which is sponsored by Department of Science and Technology, engagement and for the development, and the cataract and drug testing laboratory are also available. And then apart from that, we also have 7 different departments and I could probably say that out of the 7 departments, we have 3 departments recognized by the department and provided some infrastructure. So these are some of the expert research areas, what they do. We do have 25 approved PhD guides, and these are our research thrust areas. The majority of our research is focused on cancer and followed by metabolic diseases. This is the PhD program that we offer. I'm the research director, so I can probably say that we do have around 110 research scholars right now. So so far around 170 scholars already graduated as a PhD from our institutions. The PhD admission numbers are increasing year by year, and then our fellowship that PhD students bring also increasing. Our gender equivalence is very balanced. I would highlight, so if joining the JSS, after joining the JSS, around more than 70% of the scholars, they get scholarship from the various funding agencies. Okay, so they all well funded. Their salaries is 30 to 40,000. They are supported from the government agency funded, and JSS Agar also have some minimal funding supports for the research scholars. So this is the geographical distributions. Our scholars are well distributed and represents both national and international. So this is my final slide. One small story before I went out. As I told you, so far I've summarized. You should have some commitment and focus. This is my passion. This is my inspiration. If at all you wanted to grow in your career, you should have somebody as an inspiration. So I have taken the ISRO scientist as my inspiration because I'm in a research and I have to take somebody as a researcher. The reason why, what you see in this picture is PSLV. I'm sure in 2016 or 17, this PSLV carried 104 satellites in one go. It is called Bahubali, so it was a huge success because we were the first among the rest of the world to launch this heavy vehicle into the space. But the story behind is more inspiring. This project was proposed to 20 years back to the government. At that time, India wasn't manufacturing cryofuel, so we don't have a cryofuel to launch the vehicle. So we had to depend on the developed countries. So we asked, can you support us some cryofuel? They rejected because they scared that if we give cryofuel, they will become successful in the space research. So we were not supported. Exactly after 20 years, we have launched with our own cryofuels. Now India manufactures their own cryofuel to launch the vehicle in the space. So I take this opportunity to salute their patience and perseverance to successfully get into that. So what you need to notably, even after 20 years, we are still number one launching such a heavy vehicle into the space. So that demonstrates the Indian scientists are hugely potential. They are competent to the whole national and international. So on this moment, once again, I salute them for giving the inspiration, for keeping me in the research. So like this, you have one inspiration for you to continue, and you can have that inspiration and guide you and to become to bring the change in you. So lastly, I thank we have just recently received the ranking from the National Institute of Ranking Framework, NIRF. We got ranked by 9th rank in pharmacy. We are one among the top 10.
முன்னாடியே இன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுங்க அப்படின்னா கரெக்டாக பிளான் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டேன். வேற என்ன அதான் சொல்ல முடியாது, வேறு எதுவும் சொல்ல முடியாது. கேட்கும்போது சொன்னான் நான் அப்புறம்
As the Sri Abhirami
மருந்து
College of
மாட்டி
Pharmacy, the
உங்கள் கேமராவை
management,
இப்படியெல்லாம்
as well
வச்சுட்டு
as all the team
கேமராவை
members, all the
சொன்னான்.
staff, and all the students for the patient learning. And I open this call for the
தெரியுதா அந்த
interaction.
வியூ?
Thank you very much
பார்த்தீங்களா
for your
இல்லையா?
attention.
கட்டாகாமல் இது பாட்டு போயிட்டே இருக்கோம்.
Thank you, Dr. Suresh. It's very well explained, and really it's an impressive talk. We had workful time for all the students. Maybe all students get benefited. There are some few queries which we also telecast in YouTube channel. So there are some queries. If you comment, can I shortlist for a few questions, then we can wind up. Can I, the questions are, the question from some student, to become entrepreneur, are you advising UG degree is enough? It's only the undergraduate is enough or not? That's what the last question.
It's a very interesting question. Like the same question I can put forward. If you wanted to be successful in a life, do we need to be educated? Right, there are a lot of uneducated people. They are performing very well as well. So yes, yes and no. If you wanted to be, it depends on the area that you wanted to choose to advance. If you wanted to choose to advance in a specialized field, I strongly recommend higher education is required. For example, if you wanted to get into the new emerging opportunities, whatever I said, so you do need those the skills or the competence that you wanted to get into the field. So in that scenario, so the undergraduate alone may not be sufficient. Okay, but if you wanted to become an entrepreneur, if you wanted to become a community pharmacist, and yes, and as I said that during my presentations, I have both ends, and I have in our alumni list, we do have just undergraduates. They worked as a medical representatives, but they are running a $1 million industry, both national and international. So again, their experience accounted for them to be successful. So it depends on the individual's career goal, what they wanted to be and where they wanted to be.
Yeah, exactly. Well said, Dr. Suresh. And there are one more questions from a student. In the marketing, the people, other departments, then like other graduates, like non-professionals, they are also participating. That's a big challenging form of marketing area for the BCom graduates. So is there any, definitely whether we are equal to the graduate, non-professional graduates, or we both are, we are equal? The question they're asking.
I think that's a very good question. Being an undergraduate pharmacist, and that's what I said. The curriculum, what you study, is just a guide. Okay, it is just a qualification that you need to achieve. But as you rightly said, the competence out there and the competition out there is very high, because there are many people that can come and compete to you. So it is important to just mourn that my positions are taken by somebody else. I would say that you take that as a serious call. So how to sustain those positions, how to retain those positions within us, that's only possible if you develop the competence along with the curriculum. So I would normally call them competence, the curriculum beyond competencies. So that is must. It is possible you would learn during your undergraduate program, or you would also learn when you go for an active field in the market or in the workforce. So I would strongly encourage, don't lose hope on the people. Again, Even that's not only for the marketing line that you mentioned, it is there for everybody. See, I'm a pharmacologist by training, but I have a strong competition from the MD pharmacologists. They are doctors, they are MD, they are more specialized pharmacologists, so the competition is there for me as well. So any field, there are non pharmacy professionals will also be competing. For example, pharmaceutical chemistry. Those people, they are the people graduated out of master science and chemistry. They are competing more. They are more specialized. That's why if you are choosing pharmaceutical chemistry, along with the curriculum, you also develop the competency beyond the curriculum. That's I strongly encourage. But I totally agree with you. Yes, definitely there may be some non-professionals will compete with you, but again, without competition, there won't be any significant growth, neither in the individual nor in the profession as well as the nation. So competition is always healthy. Take it healthy.
Yeah, one more question. Right, well said. One more question. Like they asking B.Pharm graduates, or they wanted to continue. They wanted to start a career in hospital, but the PharmD candidate also they're entering to the hospital. So it's advisable in hospital pharmacy the candidate want to choose whether PharmD is the right course or B.Pharm is the right course.
Anyway, but see, the PharmD is a 6 years program. It's not undergraduate program. It is a PG program. So if you wanted to get into a pharmacy practice line after your B.Pharm, again you need to choose appropriate specialized course, post bachelorate, or even after B.Pharm you can do some pharmacy practice specializations. I strongly recommend that. Again, undergraduate pharmacists cannot be compared with the PharmD graduates, because they are already an integrated master's program.
Right, well said. And one more question. I hope maybe the last question I could. The electronic prescription are being used nowadays. So what is your perspective? What is your point of view?
See, it is that's what I said, that in my first slide or second slide I mentioned that so we would be working with the place where the industries, when the people formulated the Drug and Cosmetics Act, they would have never thought about this e-medicines or telemedicines or even the virtual diagnosis, virtual prescriptions. It will all evolve. But whether we agree or not agree, there's going to be the future growth in these kind of virtual prescriptions. You can see, although we debate whether it is there may be a lot of chances for the wrong prescriptions or prescription handled differently, but at this situation, at the COVID pandemic, in fact, the telemedicine have helped excellently. That's what I say. So there is also some benefits, and unlike any other social media, there's always a double-edged sword. So there is always advantage and disadvantages. But as rightly said, we need strong regulations to be implemented in terms of the e-telemedicine. I'm sure I did not mention in there, the regulators, or even if you're interested in regulatory guidelines, preparing the telemedicines, you have a better scope in that direction as well. The regulator needs to step up, and then they need to come up with some strategies to regulate this e-medicines.
Yeah, Dr. Suez, thank you so much. It's very well presentations. In fact, it's attracted many of the delegates, I hope. And especially the topic you said, which you highlighted, behavioral competence. It's very well said, very well explained. I hope that will be the point we must understand here coming that. Very well explained. And also your project is so nice. And thank you so much. That was very helpful for all our students.
Yeah, thank you very much for the opportunities. I thoroughly enjoyed, and I hope all the students benefit out there. And I look forward to bump each other
இல்லை
at some point. Thank you
பார்ட்டிசிபெண்ட்
very
மட்டும்
much for the
போட்டிருந்தாங்கன்னா
opportunity.
மீதி
Thank you.
யாருக்கும் ஷேர் கிளிக்
Thank you, Dr. Suresh.
பார்ட்டிசிபெண்ட் மட்டும்
Thank you so much. And
கொடுத்துருந்தாங்கன்னா
can you take Dr. Indulada take over?
ஆமாங்க சார்.
Yes, sir. So hope for the best. We have a long run to go. As our speaker said, if you are qualified enough in your field, we have hope in our future. So I hope we have concluded this national seminar entitled "What is next for pharma graduate? Hope or hype?" On behalf of Sri Abhinami College of Pharmacy, let me call a fraternity webinar on my own because extend very hearty vote of thanks to our speaker for gracing and sharing opinions for future pharma graduates with us. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I extend my sincere thanks to our management, especially Chairman sir, Dr. P. Peresam sir, Dr. Sandhu Kumar sir, Dr. Balamugan sir, board members of Sri Abhinami Institution, our principal sir, Dr. Sandhu Kumar sir, for their cooperation. I also thank our teaching and non-teaching staffs for their timely help to conduct this seminar successfully. Last but not least, the delegates from the various parts of India for their constant involvement and participation in this seminar. Thank you. Thank you. Sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
நம்ம என்னன்னா பிரைவேட்னா அந்த மாதிரி வைக்கலைங்க சார்.
Bye.
யாரு
Sir, an important announcement for your e-certificate. We will send you mail back to your registered email ID along with your feedback form. With consecutive days, you can receive your e-certificates. With regarding your e-certificates and feedback form, please kindly contact with our mail ID attached with your registration. Thank you one and all for your cooperation. On behalf of Sri Abhinami College of Pharmacy, we thank you wholeheartedly. Thank you for all. Thank you very much. Conclude the session. Thank you, everyone.
சப்ஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் கவுண்ட் பார்த்தியா நம்மளது போய் பாரு. 940. என்ன மிச்சம் ஏண்டி அபிராமி ஹாஸ்பிட்டலுக்கோசரம் நான் உட்காந்து இது பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். ஓகே. ஹலோ சார், முடிஞ்சுங்களா? யாருமே பேசலைங்க சார். டெலிட் பண்ண சார் பப்ளிக்கில் இருக்கட்டும்ங்கிறாருங்க செந்தில் சார். அது ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லைங்க சார். அது கட்டாய் வராது, டைரெக்டாகவே வரும். ஆமாம்மாங்க, டெலிட் பண்ணுறதுனா டெலிட் பண்ணிக்கலாம், அது ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லைங்க. செந்தில் சார் என்ன சொன்னார்னா, அவர் இருக்கட்டுங்க, அது எல்லோரும் அவங்க வியூ பார்க்கட்டும், பப்ளிக் போனாலும் எனக்கு பிரச்சனை இல்லை அப்படின்னு தான் சொன்னாருங்க. அதான் சரி, என்ன நீங்கள் அவர்கிட்ட கேட்டுக்கிறீங்களா சார்கிட்ட? இது முடிஞ்சுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிட்டுங்களா? ஓ